Hello everyone, Eamon here, and in this video I'm going to explain to you how to use MSS Syntax to create MSS scripts and use them in your project to make it easy to create bots and socket bots, do HTTP automation in a much bigger scale. So let's start with the settings. The settings are pretty much simple. The name of your MSS scripts, which is, for example, Spinner Chief. In this small example here, Spinner Chief 5 API. So it's not really that relevant. It's just a name you use to, identify your scripts. So the name is Spinner Chief. And then steps, if you, for example, have 3 steps in your MSS Syntax, step 1, step 2, step 3, just put 3 here. So to start with your first request, you just create step 1 like this, and you set your method first of all. So the method, there's 3 methods: extract, post, and download, 3 different requests. Extract is pretty much a get request. Post is obviously a post request, and download is a download request to download files using HTTP. URL for your request. So if it is a post, this is your post URL. If it is an extract, it's pretty much the URL where you're gonna extract the document from. And if it is a download, this is the file that you're gonna download. Post data, if you have a post method, just set post data like this: key 1, value 1, key 2, value 2 as your post data. Don't URL encode it, just use it as it is. Proxy, there's a proxy key here too. If you want to use proxies in your project, you can use proxies like this. Also, you can use variables from the macros engine project. So if you have a variable 1, for example, in your project, you can use this. You can use the code like this in your template, and you will get, when the template, the macro socket script will be executed in your project, it will be replaced here with the value of your variables. The file path is for the download method, where you want to save the downloaded file. You can also set headers in here, like uppercase header dash and then your header name like this. You can use these headers in here to set headers for each of your requests. And obviously you can do the same thing for step 2 and step 3. Just, after step 1 finished, you can just go to step 2 and do the same thing over and over again until all your steps are finished. So let's continue on with the MSS Syntax. So step 2 and 3 are basically the same thing as step 1. You just continue on with your requests. For example, if I have a login request as a step 1, you do that login first as a step 1. Then you go to step 2 and you do the submit, for example. And there is also the local script variables that it is super important if you have hidden variables you want to set. Let me copy this example real quick to explain to you how it works. So let's say there's a hidden field here with hidden key, for example. You have to extract that from the page. So how do you do that? Pretty much create a local variable create here, for example, the name of this, and that's the variable here. You can name this anything, just use this, but you can name this, for example, 1, just doesn't matter. So let's say you want to use XPath as a parsing expression. Let's use XPath. You don't need to use regex or CSS, so just set XPath here. And let's say the XPath expression is input name equal, for example, hidden key here. I want to extract this hidden key. Okay, and then you go and extract the value. That's how you do this. So after creating the local variable, go here and create a double. This is how you insert it in here. The percentage mark in the front and percentage mark in the end, and use the name variable in here. That's how you should extract hidden values or anything else you want to extract and use in your requests. So that's pretty much the basics of the MSS scripts. That's how you create MSS microsocket scripts to execute in your project. So if you want to execute it, just go to Microsoft script here, create the request, and the template file, which is obviously this. You save it and you use the path here and the output of all the steps. So the output will be pretty much the last step. So after you're done with step 1, step 2, step 3, and step 3 will be the last step, pretty much gonna get the output of that step in here. So keep that in mind. So that's pretty much it with this basics of MSS Syntax templating. Hope you enjoyed this video and catch you guys soon. Bye bye.